Hey guys, it's For You Enterprises here. Today I'm going to show you my brand new Apple Watch Series 3. It is the GPS 38mm space gray aluminum case version. And it was only $200 from Amazon.com. So I think it's a pretty good deal, considering that the Series 5 is much more expensive. I think it's like $400. I can look in Safari. Let's just make sure I don't show my address or anything. Go back here. Hold on a second. Series 5. Okay, so yeah, this is the Series 5 on Apple's website. If I go to buy, let it load. And here you can see. Yep, okay, so if you just want the standard space gray aluminum one, it's $400, which is pretty expensive. So, instead, if you go for the Series 3, which has the S3 system in package, which is just a chip for this, basically it's all the CPU. You get pretty similar features. There's a couple things you don't get, like the EKG sensor. The screen's bezels are bigger because it's a square display versus like the rounded one. Here, let me show you the screen by you taking a flashlight. So this is how much you get with the screen. This is the flashlight on to show you the bezels. So let me turn that back off by swiping down. So if you are on this page here, you can see I have it on a custom watch face that I made. So it shows the time, the date, weather, battery percentage, messages, and sunset. So you get lots with this watch. So like on the side you have your digital crown, which is the wheel spinning thingy. Like most watches have it, but not like in a smartwatch. Let the cuckoo clock go off and then I'll keep talking. There we go. This is kind of a power button. If you click and hold on it, it'll go to this power off, medical ID, emergency SOS thing. I don't need to do any of those right now. So if it's not on your wrist, actually, okay, let me rephrase this. So what's cool is that you have a passcode, which is useful, but you might be thinking, oh, I don't want to enter my passcode every time I use my watch. That's not what you actually have to do. All you need to do is, when you take your watch off, it'll sense that, and it'll make you enter a passcode. So if somebody else takes your watch, they'll need your passcode before they can use it. And yeah, so this one, since it's not the cellular version, which, by the way, the cellular one costs $100 more, and you have to pair it with your cell network. This one connects to Wi-Fi networks and mainly connects to your phone and uses its cellular, I think. Or maybe it just goes through its Wi-Fi, but I'm not really sure how that works. So turn on, you can tap it. It usually works, or use the crown or the power button, but I'm just gonna enter my password in. And then show it again. So yeah, here's this. If you click on the crown, it'll go back to your apps. This is not the default view, this is actually the list view. So if you force touch, you can get an option between grid view and list view. The grid view is what you're gonna see most of the time, which is like this, with all your apps there. But since I don't like having to search for my apps, I just do it in alphabetical order with the list view. So this watch is running watchOS 6 because I just installed it on. I've only had this watch for a couple days, as of October 2019, and it came with watchOS 5.3.1. It took about an hour or so to update to watchOS 6, which is way smoother than watchOS 5 because, for example, like Siri wasn't working right on watchOS 5. It kept like stopping halfway through her sentences. And on here it just it'll keep working. Like if I ask Siri, what time is it?
It's 6:11 p.m.
So what you'll notice with that is that there's a speaker, which is right here. And then I think this is a microphone. So you can do tons of things like that on here. which is cool because, yeah, Siri has a voice, which the older Apple Watches don't have. It's actually the oldest one that has the voice for Siri. So if you go to, so you can do tons of other things on here. Like if you go to activity, it'll actually show you like your steps. So you got 3 rings here. You got your move ring, which is the amount of calories you've made exercising. Your exercise ring, which shows how many minutes of the day you've been exercising. I've almost closed my ring. And your stand one shows how many hours out of the day you've stood. So it'll tell you your steps, your distance, your flights of stairs climbed. Then the other stuff is just little exercise things. Okay, yeah, if you went on a exercise of any kind, it'll tell you how long it was. Then the other things I don't think are needed without showing personal information. So if you want to close your apps like you would get with double clicking your home button or swiping to the middle of your screen on an iPad or iPhone, you click on the power button once and it'll let you close your app. You just swipe it to the side, tap the X. That closes your apps. So the recently used apps appear here if they're all closed. And then if you want to go back to your time, to click on the crown. It'll take you back here. Also, if you have any second or other watch faces, you can swipe and it'll let you use them, which is kind of cool. Like, I can just have the numerals duo one if I want it, or I can have my utilitarian one, which I use mostly because I like seeing the weather on demand. So yeah, this will tell you your battery. So this watch, Apple says it has about an 18-hour battery life, so it should last you a day. And then since this doesn't actually track sleep, which is kind of something it doesn't have over my Fitbit, I replaced a Fitbit Ultra with this. And that's something I kind of miss from it, but it's not a huge deal because you can just charge it at night when you're sleeping. And if you actually turn it while it's charging, it'll enable nightstand mode. And that's thunder because it's raining right now. As you can see, it says there's showers. So yeah, you can text on it. You can make calls on it. As long as you're near your phone, you can actually make, if you're connected to Wi-Fi, you can do stuff like iMessage. But yeah, it works really good with your phone. Like, I've called a bunch of people on here and they didn't know I was on their my Apple Watch unless I told them I was on the watch. Which, yeah, that's cool. So say you want to, when something over this is just a normal fitness tracker, is that you can put apps on it. So say I want to play like 2048. I can play 2048. I mean, it's not the first party app, but it still works pretty good for being on a watch, which I think is cool. So yeah, you can get small games on here. There's some apps, like you can connect things through Bluetooth with this. There's like a Spotify app. One of the new things is Calculator, which I don't know why I wasn't on WatchOS before this. This app is actually, will tell you what your decibels are for the room you're in, which I think is kind of cool. So it's only about 40 without me talking. And it'll do that, which is cool. So this band I'm using right now is actually a third-party one. It came with the regular sport band, but I wanted a different one just because it's like silicone. I've heard things about it not holding up super well. So I'm just going to pull up the Amazon page for the band because I also got the band off Amazon. Let's see. So you can see I got this one, the BEA Fashion band for this. It's the green color because my favorite color is green, in case you didn't know. Bet most of my subscribers didn't, except for like family and stuff, but yeah. So this band is a nice material. I like this material a lot, actually, and it's actually Velcro, which is pretty cool. So let me just undo it. Hold this like this. Whoops. Okay, there. What is going on? Okay, there. So you can see it's Velcro. There we go. So it just Velcros itself. And then it like kind of loops around this, like this. And while it's like this, let's look at the bottom of the watch, which let's see is the heart rate monitor. Is a little dirty. I don't know why, but it is. So yeah. Here you've got your, it'll say Apple Watch Series 3. Let me try to get this out because it's not very easy to see. Okay, let me just do this instead. This works better because then I don't have to take the band off, which I can't actually take it off very easily. There you go. Okay. Whoops. There we go. Sorry guys. This is kind of a horrible part of the video, but there we go. I actually just turned the band inside out. Okay, so you can see it says Apple Watch. Here it says Series 3, 38mm aluminum case, Ionix glass, composite back, GPS WR50M, which I have another like regular Timex watch that says that, so it must be like the clock or something. I'm not really sure. And then here's like all your heart rate and stuff. And these are the clips to take the bands off. So, should you buy the Apple Watch Series 3 in 2019? I think it's a pretty good investment if you want a smartwatch, because if you buy anything else, like Android Wear is not very good. I mean, I am kind of an Apple fanboy, but still, Android Wear I don't think is as stable as watchOS anyways. So, with this, you get basically similar features to on the Series 5. So if you're just a normal person that's not like a giant tech guru, even though I'm kind of a giant tech guru, this should be fine for you. And if you want to get in the foray of smartwatches, this should be a pretty good starting place. Here's the weather. Oh yeah, I'll just show you the weather. So it kind of goes in the circle, which is cool to show you the hours. That's about it. So should you buy it? If you are willing to spend $200 for a smartwatch, I'd say this is definitely your best bang for your buck. Although $200 for a watch is a bit expensive, but if you're willing to spend that much, this is definitely a great option. Is the 38mm screen too bit small? I don't know, because I haven't had a 42, but it has worked for me pretty well. The other features on the other watches, if you don't like the bezels, then you can get the Series 5 or a used Series 4 or something. Or maybe find a Series 4 for a cheaper price at like a carrier if you want the cellular version, or like, I don't know if like Best Buy or somewhere would still have it on sale, but they probably would, but I'm not sure. Then you could get that, but this was a pretty good investment for me. I'll probably have this watch for a while. And yeah, so if you guys like this video, make sure you like it. And remember to subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this one. And I really appreciate you guys subscribing to me, because especially for a channel like me that really doesn't edit my videos or anything, I just do it because I feel like talking to people that want to watch my videos. I really appreciate the fact that I have 22 or so, I don't know if it's actually 22, it's like 20 to 22 subscribers, which is awesome. I really appreciate it. I want to thank you guys for watching, and remember, if you guys want me to do anything, leave comment on this video, and like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, and remember to subscribe for more videos just like this one, because they kind of give me the motivation to make more. So eventually I'll do one on my phone, but for now, it might not come out for a little while, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later.